facing a piece of wood. How can we double its value? 100 people will definitely have 100 different answers. But today the master will use a piece of ordinary wood. Create a very special craft. Such a magical picture. I guess many people haven't seen it. Next, let's follow the camera's footsteps. Let's explore the wonderful process of a sparrow turning into a phoenix. First, the master needs to remove the excess at the bottom, because it is old and has become moldy and cracked. Just keep the middle part. Judging by the density of wood cutting, this looks like an elm tree. Does anyone recognize this wood? Friends who know can tell me. At this time, the material is ready. The edges around the edges should also be trimmed gradually. As shown in the screen, a whole piece of wood has been cut off most of. Next, prepare to enter the next stage. First, fix the wood on the lathe. By appearance, this machine must be a bit old. But compared to the master's tools, that's really a small witch compared to a big witch. There are nearly 100 turning tools on the wall. It seems that research in this area, the master must have put in a lot of effort. First, the wood surface is cut. Let it show that wood also has color. In a blink of an eye, one side took on a semicircular shape. But in reality, it took half an hour to form this position. At this time, the other side has also been processed. By appearance, the surface still has a noticeable roughness. The worker changed it again. More delicate turning tool. Surface cutting. After the outer side is processed, prepare to process the inner side. The specific operation method is, remove the excess wood from the inside. This is also the advantage of having many tools. If one doesn't work, try another one. See this screen. Suddenly I remembered the second brother of the grassland hound, because the second brother's specialty is the layout. The interior of the wood also needs to be transformed. But it's a little more difficult. You can tell from the master's expression. It's hard to do this job without some strength. Most of the wood has been cleaned. Also remove all the soft bark. Start the third cut on the outside. This is also the last surface treatment before molding. To improve the texture, also cut grooves on the surface. Otherwise the bare appearance. It's hard to attract the attention of the rich. After all, most people won't spend thousands of dollars on a piece of wood. And it's still hollow. Then you can split it into two. Let's see how it works. Preparing the surface for waterproofing with paint and stain. The advantage is that it can be stored for a long time, become longer. It can also enhance the sense of hierarchy. I don't know what kind of wood this is, but it's definitely not pine. After all, pine wood is the most likely to crack. To ensure the effect, also need to brush the inside several times. After all, we should treat everyone equally. Heating can make the pigment last longer, so it can be adsorbed on the surface more quickly. This one is a bit similar to the ancient phone gang. It's just that the crack was fixed with nails. The picture shows a man tied up with ropes. After simple processing, it instantly has a sense of age. It should be difficult for outsiders to find. This is an old finished product. Preparing the surface for secondary painting. Of course, this is the last step. It's time for the master's favorite part again. The unique mark on the... Although I don't understand. But I should be able to guess. Mark a dozen, double the price. Let's see the final product. What words would you use to describe this outline? This is the end. How much do you think this tank is worth?